Our role with Bitcoin really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks, and you know, we think it's, you know, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks. And it's.
Do you think the efforts of the XRP family and their voice on X helped the cause at all during the lawsuit?
Absolutely, it helped. I think the sentiments of the XRP army.
By the way, you know, there is a large, you know, transfer of wealth happening right now. So the new people that are receiving some cash, they have different, you know, risk appetites, different wants into what they want to invest into. And I'm sure,
as I mentioned, she's been nicknamed the crypto mom. She says, bye-bye SAB 121. It's not been fun, SEC.gov, staff accounting bulletin, number 122. What's going on here?
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
What's up, glitches? If you got a baggie, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Boon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness, with the USDT dominoes continuing to fall as exchanges continue to delist USDT. More downside inbound for the USDT dominance. In the previous cycle, we had around a 53%, 54% correction. Currently, we're only around a 40% correction. Be on the lookout for these levels for the USDT dominance going into the next couple months. And with XRP in the prime position to take over that #1 spot, as they are not allowed to say XRPL out. All that liquidity from the USDT collapse soon to shift in to RLUSD, catapulting XRP, RLUSD to that #1 spot. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today right around 3.64 trillion, up about 1.4% in the past 24. We got XRP in that #3 spot, coming for that #2 spot, right around $3.08. BTC right around 104,000. ETH right around 3,000. We got Stellar XLM in the #16 spot, right beneath 40 cents, right around 39. Taking a look at the altcoin season index here, still bouncing in between alt season and BTC season. We need to be above a 75 for it to be a full-blown altcoin season. Still waiting for a potential alt season top up until the high 90s at around 98, 99. All season. We got one from Omni Network to pop things off. Now live on the XRP ledger. Ondo Finance tokenized US Treasuries, offer 24/7 minting, instant redemption, and compliance first infrastructure. Pair that with Ripple's enterprise grade ecosystem, and it's clear we're witnessing the future of institutional finance. Omni is thrilled to see milestones like this, paving the way for broader adoption of real world assets. Progress like this sets the stage for capital markets to truly go on chain. So it begins the flipping XRP. All roads lead to the bridge. Meanwhile, Cointelegraph bullish. Fed Chair Powell says banks can fully serve crypto customers. XRP utility unlocked, coming to a wallet near you.
Our role with Bitcoin really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks, and you know, we think it's, you know, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks, and it's safe and sound. As many of a good number of our banks that we regulate and supervise do that. You know, the threshold has been a little higher for banks engaging in.
Banks, institutions on their way to pump our bags up. We got Crypto 80. The top 10 assets to be removed based on MiCA rules in Europe includes PYUSD, PayPal, DAI, PAX, USDT, and even XSGD, and a StratusX stablecoin, which acquired an MPI license regulatory by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, and usual partners Alipay and GrabPay. The flipping RLUSD coming for that #1 stablecoin spot. But Bank XRP RLUSD stablecoin ad in this morning's Wall Street Journal. We got VET. Ripple RLUSD reserve report is out for December 2024. The reserve composition is US Treasury bills plus government funds, cash deposits, RIP USDT. Welcome in that realness, RLUSD. We got one from Crypto Eddie. I love this portion of the XRP Community Day session with Stu Alderati.
Do you think the efforts of the XRP family and their voice on X helped the cause at all during the lawsuit?
Absolutely, it helped. I think the sentiments of the XRP army. They do seep out into the ether, if you excuse the expression. They did, I think, educate certainly those who were paying attention as to who was really being victimized by the SEC's actions. You weren't being protected by the SEC. You were being harmed by the SEC. We already talked about some, specific voices. Jim Fallon was great. Things were happening fast and furious, and Jim was always on top of the docket. Jeremy Hogan's videos were super educational for me. I would look forward to them just as much as the community would look forward to them. You've got to realize that my team and we were living and breathing this. When a brief got filed, we lived with that thing for 60 days, down to, every comma and every semicolon and, every word choice, to the point where we were so close to it, do you really even see the forest through the trees? So I look forward to Jeremy's videos, because I think he really broke it down in ways that make sense. And I think Jeremy is a super brilliant lawyer. And of course, the efforts of John Deaton. John Deaton filing an amici brief with the court on behalf of 6 individual XRP holders educated the court, and he was able to use that amici brief as an opportunity to submit thousands of affidavits from XRP holders explaining to the court why they bought XRP and maybe more importantly, the reasons that they didn't rely on in buying XRP. So I think all of that coming together was not only super helpful from a substantive standpoint, but also just from keeping the morale up. Super helpful. So thank you to the community. Thank you to James Filan, Jeremy Hogan, John Deaton, and everybody else who have pitched in on this effort.
Shout out to the XRP Army helping put a dent in the universe and exposing the corrupt SEC. We got Anders. Wow, this is huge. Turning RLUSD into the first ISO 20022 compliant stablecoin. XRP Ledger can become the platform where trillions are tokenized. Ripple is the best positioned company in the world to tokenize the traditional financial system, and that opportunity is worth tens of trillions. Because of this, we're creating deep integrations between Omni and XRP to accelerate their efforts. What does this mean? The flippening XRP coming for that #1 spot. Utility trumps all. We got Danelle Dixon says, feels good to be back after an electric week at WEF 25. The shift is undeniable. Blockchain has moved from sidelines to the center stage, and I'm incredibly honored to champion for our industry. Here's some of the conversations we had. Stellar XLM. We got one from Build on Stellar, the monthly recap with Lumen Loop. We're excited about Open Zeppelin, upgrades to smart contract limits, being adults in the rooms sometimes. We got one from Cointelegraph, Paul, on the SEC's treatment of crypto.
But the most important thing from Coinbase's perspective is that the rules in place as set by the SEC, by the CFTC, and ultimately by Congress, treat these projects on a non-discriminatory basis and allow the markets to sort out who wins and who loses, rather than winners being picked and losers being picked by unelected bureaucrats in Washington.
Mr. Man XRP, confirmation of the wealth transfer at the conference in Singapore pertaining to Project Guardian. The speakers are JP Morgan, Provenance, Oasis Pro.
By the way, there is a large transfer of wealth happening right now. So the new people that are receiving some cash, they have different, risk appetites, different wants into what they want to invest into. And I'm sure their financial advisors are, scrambling to figure out how do we make this happen and keep our client happy. So I think you guys are, making this possible.
We got Linda P. Jones. Crypto laws are going to require it is green energy or energy efficient. It has utility. It is not a threat to national security. Which crypto won't qualify? Think orange. Meanwhile, BlackRock-backed treasuries arrive on the XRP ledger. Ripple drives institutional adoption. Ripple is revolutionizing finance by launching tokenized U.S. treasuries backed by BlackRock's liquidity fund on the XRP ledger, promising seamless access, stability, and institutional-grade security. Institutional-grade DeFi. Through this collaboration, institutional investors will gain access to Ondo short-term U.S. government treasuries backed by BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, which can be instantaneously minted and redeemed 24/7 using Ripple's RLUSD, an enterprise-grade USD denominated stablecoin. By bringing OUSG to the XRP ledger, Ondo Finance is bringing institutional-grade assets directly to the institutions, providing broad on-chain accessibility and changing how institutions interact with tokenized assets as flexible treasury management tools. Institutions, banks on their way to pump our bags up. Pump our bags up. Bank XRP, bye-bye SAB 121.
It's about what's going on with SAB 121. Let's talk accounting details here, because I'm looking at this tweet from Hester Peirce. As I mentioned, she's been nicknamed the crypto mom. She says, bye-bye SAB 121. It's not been fun, SEC.gov. Staff Accounting Bulletin, number 122. What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, as Mike said, that Hester Peirce and Mark Ueda are now 2 of the 3 commissioners left in the SEC. There's supposed to be 5. We got to wait for Paul Atkins to likely be confirmed. But what SAB 121 did, you could argue maybe the SEC had good intentions. A lot of people in the crypto industry would say they had bad intentions. But what it did is it said that if you hold in crypto, if you're custodying crypto, think big Bank of New York Mellon, they custody $50 trillion in assets. They do not have $50 trillion on their balance sheet. But if you're going to custody crypto, you got to put that as a liability. And that means if you're a bank, they have a lot of regulatory requirements. They have to hold regulatory capital. So like the fees they would earn from custodying those assets do not even come close to offsetting the regulatory costs of like holding assets to offset that. So basically what it did is it functionally made it illegal for TradFi institutions to play in the crypto space and custody crypto assets, despite many of these banks wanting to get involved. They see the money that Coinbase and these other people are making, but getting rid of this means that the TradFi players are going to come in. I also think it's likely going to cause people like Coinbase and Kraken and Gemini. Right now, you have them trading these assets and custodying them. That's not how it works in TradFi. The New York Stock Exchange does not custody your asset. There's other platforms that do it. I think there's going to be separation there. We're already seeing trickle effects, but we're going to see a lot more come down from this repeal.
We got sentiment feed, Jerome Powell and the U.S. Fed halt interest rate cuts for the first time being. Traders debate paying off mortgages with Bitcoin profits. We got one from Smoke Dog. Industry members are keeping a keen eye on USDT. A couple of big exchanges are having to drop USDT from their platforms. More exchanges may delist non-compliant stablecoins, leading to a shift towards regulated alternatives like RLUSD. The next few months will be crucial in shaping the stablecoin market. So it begins. XRP, RLUSD, coming for that #1 spot. Take a look at the XRP chart here, still consolidating, still waiting on a breakout of the previous high of around $3.40. Then it's upwards and onwards, $4, $5. Once again, USDT dominance continues to fall off the map, and more delistings to come. And as USDT dominance falls and collapses, cryptocurrencies, XRP pumps much higher. Crypto Bull 2020 says, I think it'll take 7 more days before XRP moves towards $4. Patience is the key to unlocking financial freedom. Coins Kid, I said it a million times. I think XRP is front running this crypto altcoin market. I think it began its impulsive wave up in January of 2023. I also think it'll enter a bear market first, which is possibly sometime this year, on track with Bitcoin. I will exit my XRP position in time and look to rotate into opportunity, possibly ADA. I'll try and time the setup as best as I can, just like the rotation from Bitcoin to XRP. Egrat Crypto responds and says, I totally agree. XRP is front running other alts. It is somehow taking the alt sponge for tracking the flow of liquidity instead of ETH as it was supposed to be. BTC to ETH, large caps, mid cap, and then small caps. What are your guys' thoughts? Down below. Meanwhile, XRP, the NDA, the 3 letters they can't say. There's a good and important reason they'll never say XRP out loud. It'll be too late when you hear it. Meanwhile, Bragg Arlen House trying to bring the crypto industry together. Meanwhile, Exodus taking a shot. No XRP in the U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. He says, I'm not a maximalist. Exodus lists a lot other than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is the most decentralized asset with its fixed supply. The battle of 2017 proved this. Ripple can change anything about XRP anytime. No XRP in the reserve. As the haters and the maximalists and the fusters continue to spread lies about XRP, remember that XRP is more decentralized over time, and China owns over 50% of the mining pools. Don't fall for the media trickery and don't become exit liquidity. Stack up on those utility coins. Everything else is just noise.
How is this even possible? How can you even do this to a chart? How is this even possible?
Don't get left behind. Load up on those utility coins while you still have some time. With that being said, Batman Bag Ladies, when they finally say the 3 secret words in the magic letters, XRP, it'll be too late. I hope you've been loading up on those generational wealth bags, and the longer they take, the higher we keep climbing on that XRP rich list. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? We'll catch you up here on the mothership. BYOB, bring your own bags, be your own bank, be your own boss, and don't forget to drop an elbow from the top ropes on that likey button. Catch you in the next one up here on the mothership. We'll see you at the tippy top. Later, glitches.
Later, glitches.
Maxi, NC, it could not scale. Moon fam dancing, that rocket got stealth. Shitcoin, put it on the shelf. We headed towards the wealth. BTC, Maxi, Patsy, Moon fam clapping, they could not tell. Sheep trying to sell when it didn't turn out well. Blink of an eye, red candle, it all fell. Bitcoin was a demo, you ain't get the memo. Net memos, SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle finger to the devil.